Hey ladies, I am here to do a very quick video and let you know what I have been working on. It's really sunny, the sun's going down here, so I have to wear my shades. Anyway, for those who do not know, if you notice I've been posting but not as much. I challenged myself. I got this idea a couple of months ago with this book I've been reading, and I followed the author, and I saw this video and thought to myself, okay, you all know that I am going for board of directors this year, and I am close, but not as close as I should be. And you all busted your butts for the team and got us qualified for 1/3 of what needs to happen. So the other 2/3 is all on me. So I have challenged myself to sign 20 women in 30 days this month. And so it was very scary. I think this is the first time I can say it without tearing up. Even when I was telling Chris Chickenelli and Cheryl Force about it this weekend, I bawled and because of how scary it is. And you know, one thing they told me is, if it feels scary, if it feels uncomfortable, then that means that you're meant to do it. So I've been doing it the last couple of days, and I always ask myself, what's the worst that can happen? That I don't sign anyone. And what's the best that can happen is that, you know, I hit my 20, I become national director, and I'm on the board. So, well, I can't say I haven't signed anyone. You all saw we added a new team member. And I just added a second. So I'm sitting here waiting for her to come. That's why I'm sitting in my car. But I decided to come a little bit earlier than we were supposed to meet because I still need to be on the ball. I can't just wait for her. She only makes number 2. And I need to get to 20. So while I'm waiting for her, I'm going to be making calls. So I'll show you what I have with me. I have my box of parties from the first quarter. I have some more here. January through March parties. And I am going to do some client care calls. I do client care calls often. I kind of slacked a little bit. So I always have on my notes the last time I called them, and the last time I called them was March. So it's time definitely for another call. I started calling my parties last night, just to say, you know what the heck, to talk to them about the business. But I kind of tweaked it a little bit. So all I'm doing, and I got this idea from Stacy Cash, and then I kind of added my own little things to it as well, and it's totally working. So when I call them, and yes, I say to each and every one, unless I've been talking with them often or they're on Facebook and they know what I'm doing, but I do call and I say, hey, guess whose name I pulled when I did a drawing. Like, I just was doing my monthly drawing, and guess whose name I pulled? And they're like, oh my God, great. Well, what did I win? So I said, well, you get a pleasure pack from me. And FYI, pleasure pack is nothing but about 3 foil packs. You put in a little goodie bag and write pleasure pack on it. Yay. That's it. So I say, well, you got a pleasure pack from me. However, you have the chance to upgrade for your pleasure pack. So I can either send you a pleasure pack, or if you want to upgrade to one of our limited edition items that will either make you smell good or feel good, then you just have a fun ladies night with me in November or December, because I am totally booked for October. Or you can help me with my challenge. I am out to help 20 women earn cash for Christmas and gain $30,000 a month in 2016. And I am on a mission to help as many women as possible not start off their 2016 with credit card debt because of the holidays. So which one works for you? And when they hear that, it actually makes them think. So I actually have 4 people I need to call back on Monday that are working out the numbers to see if they actually want to sign up. Because of course I knew that they were interested at one point in time. I did have an interview today. And so now I'm waiting for things to happen. So are they signing up left and right? No. But are they thinking about it? Are they getting back to me? Am I back in their heads again to get them to think about this business? Absolutely. So while I'm waiting on her, I am going to be making calls, and I am not leaving this parking lot until all my calls are made. Even when she comes and goes, I'm still going to be sitting here making calls. So I will check in when I'm done. In the meantime, I'm challenging you to make some calls. Call your last few parties. If you have been in since January, when's the last time you called them? Okay, don't think just because they're on your Facebook group, they don't deserve a one-on-one call. And do what I did. Hey, I just was doing my monthly drawing, and guess whose name I pulled out? And then go from there and see if you can upgrade to get a party. Now's the time to get your parties going, because if you don't have any parties on the books, guess what your January and February calendar is going to look like, okay? It's going to look like the desert. And that is going to be prime time season for our business. We are the romance business, so guess what? Romance time starts in January. This is fall. Everybody's looking to get back into partying again. It's about to get cooler, so they want to be able to do stuff indoors. So rack up your calendar. If you're brand new, you just started, I want you to get as many November parties that you want. Don't worry about December. December, I mean, it's great if you get December parties, but I want you to work on November parties. Fill up your calendar, because what's going to happen is when they book, you want them to book in January and February. And do not move into February until your January is filled. So don't worry about December. It's the holiday time. I say for my season girls, you kind of know how it works for December. I do book parties the first 2 weeks, sometimes 3 weeks of December. So, but if you're new, I don't want you to have that pressure, because some people, it's a hit or miss. Some people do book parties during the holidays, and some actually don't because it's the holidays. So, but November, prime time. This is the time for them to book parties because of the holidays. We have great holiday gifts. We have hot hearts. We have body dew sprays. We have candles. So many things that work for our PG rated, I mean, you know, our PG girls. You don't necessarily have to sell toys for Christmas. You have, if for those who have kids who ride the bus, they have teachers, this is the time for you to start doing parties and offering them as holiday gifts. Okay, so let me get to calling. I will check in with you guys, but I challenge you to do the same. Take an hour out of your time and make as many phone calls as you can. All right, and then check in. Let us know how you did. Talk to you soon, ladies.